But we're going to start this game, guys. It's going to be a best of one on Adenest, which should be like ultra quick, but at the same time really a close game because these two teams are such top quality. As you see, we're going to have SICK3 on the defense at first. Early push coming through this main area from CREDIBILIS is going to be dealt with. Nice 3 kills coming out, 1 kill apiece for the SICK3 lineup. And they're off to a good start here on Adenest. Quite heavy aggression from Sally. Just trying to get some early info for his teammates who are going to actually, one of them at least, is going to kill out. And it's going to allow the allies just to move in on the on towards the controls, but they haven't managed to escort the engineer very well. Fireball, last man alive. He's going to get back up from respawning teammates. Long range shooting coming in. He's going to be able to get on a bit of damage towards that engineer. The double medic push onto this left-hand side is not going to help his engineer out. Brilliant shooting from Sally. Is he going to be able to pick up that 3rd kill? It's not going to come in. And the allies will be bouncing down this main area. And we'll probably see Silent pick up this plant. They're not gonna go too aggressive though. They're gonna take their time. Needed to get in there really. Let's see, a kill does come in onto Twitty, the engineer for the Axis. Grenades are gonna be thrown around by the allies, and they're gonna decide to actually kill out for the next push. As Axis are gonna push forward, try and get some shooting done on them bouncing down the hill. CREDIBILIS should have a little bit of an opening now. They're going to have to dodge a couple of grenades, but we should see a dynamite get dropped down at least planted. It might get defused, of course. Axis seem to be lurking, ready to come for this defuse. Twitty is on that engineer roll, and it's a big Axis push coming off of the ladder, and they are picking up the frags as well. And I'm not sure where the last player is for the allies. He was underneath me, and the defuse is going to come in. Really brilliant first stage from SICK3. They've already put so much time on the clock. 2 minutes. Adenest, very difficult to get those big times. We need to see the Axis taking some opportunities now. We've taken a bit of time to get going. The SICK3 guys doing a really good job at just getting those angles, using objects around them, taking down the allies in ones, not having to face too many people. That's what happens. You face 2 people at the same time, you get destroyed. Nice try of that give by Sally. He's going to get back up by his teammates. Silent has made it into the controls. The dynamite has been dropped down. He manages to get that plant in and the kill. Silent, brilliant double kill. And Twitty's actually last man alive at the bottom of this ladder, and he's got to just like defend the spawn push here. He might be able to sneak that defuse, as it looked like Cresty was not wanting to sneak through spawn. He wanted to just make sure that the controls are going to get blown. He doesn't want to risk too much, as it's already taken him so much time on this first stage. They need to get going. As we're going to see Silent push up towards the CP. He's got no one to deal with. They are going to be shooting him long range across the bridge, and you should see Silent make it to the CP. He has got Cresty for backup. He's going to be able to get that prone in, but no revive comes in, unfortunately. Cresty not able to get there in time. I think maybe there might have been a tap out. We're going to try and see. No tap out. Brilliant gib by the Axis. And that's a CP not going to get rebuilt. Not going to get built up too quickly. Time is running out for the allies though. Only just over 6 minutes remaining. For the allies, as Axis well set up at this objective, but it looks like they've just given up the CP, and they're going to be able to get their hands on the objective. I think this took the Axis a little bit by surprise. They maybe thought they had a chance to get set up at the documents, and allies just decided, nope, we're not going to go for CP. We're going to just grab those documents, that objective, and but it's going to be fairly obvious where they're coming from now. The next respawn of allies needs to pick up that objective again, otherwise it will auto secure. We're going to see a push coming in just to try and get a couple of the Axis players out of position. If none of these players kill out for the allies, they're not going to be able to get that objective. You're going to see the respawn does come in. It's going to be picked up. Fireball does get taken out for full spawn here. They need to just go for that CP, as I think it's Cresty all alone with the objective. And Credibilis taking a bit too much time here on the first, their first like I'd say their first true test. 6-6 really well set up at the objective, at the transmitter. I'm gonna see how they deal with this next push. It's going to be pretty obvious where it's coming from. It's always going to be coming from the low ramp. It's going to be very hard for the allies to pick up a few kills. Cresty and Fireball do start moving in. Brilliant triple headshot from Matthias. He is one of these players that performs to a much higher standard at LAN, and it looks like they're going to be able to finally set a time, but it's going to be 5.5 minutes as Fireball runs the objective home. And that really could have been better. That really could have been better. We're going to bring up the scores for you on the screen. As we see, 13 kills in a 5-minute defense from Sally. I guess that's Sally. I can only see this person. That's Sally. 24 kills and Matthias 7. You saw a nice triple headshot coming from Matthias at the end of that game. And these guys are just going to use these early games as warm up the group stage. These two teams probably assume they're going to qualify. They just have to perform to a certain standard. The real big tests are going to come in the playoffs for these guys. But it's a nice little early preview of what could come in the later stages of the tournament, as these two teams should make it reasonably far in the playoffs, as we see. Now, CREDIBILIS on the defense, and they're going to start exactly the same. Double kill comes out from Silent. They're going to be able to shut down this first push from 6-3, as they're going to go very aggressive as well, just to stop that next push from the allies. The nades have gone out on that main area. It's going to slow the ally push, as long range shooting is going to come in again. CREDIBILIS picking up more frags. Silent again adding to his double kill at the beginning of the game. And you see a nice nade over the top by Cresty. He's going to be able to move on maybe towards the last remaining medic. And the SICK3 guys are struggling a little bit at these early stages of Adler Nest. It can be quite hard to attack on Adler if you don't really take control on that first spawn we saw. It took CREDIBILIS quite a lot of time to really lock it down. We're going to see Matthias, the long range shooting from CREDIBILIS, taking all of the SICK3 guys down one at a time. They're not really pushing together well as a team, and it looks like they're going to go for that drop down. Nice nade. It might come in. It's not going to come in for, I think that was, I'm not sure, Cresty or Fireball. As the plant, it looks like to be dropped down. Nice pistol headshot comes out from Silent, and he might be able to pick up the kill onto. He does actually manage to take down 20, but no engineer now for the Axis. Unless Cresty picked it up. It is Cresty on the engineer. He's going to get in that defuse. The first defuse we're going to see is, oh no, it's not the first defuse, but it's a defuse, and very well played from the CREDIBILIS guys. They're battling. I think they've kind of equalised it now. This first stage defence has sort of made that what was quite a poor time, 5.5 minutes on Adler Nest. Sort of managed to wipe that out. And they're picking up all the kills here on Adler Nest. SICK3 really struggling to break through at the moment. We're going to see the next push come on towards main, as it's bouncing down. Grenade's going to come in. Oh, we nearly saw a big grenade. Maybe a little bit of damage coming in, but the allies are going to be able to get that plant down. Twitty dropping the dynamite, getting the pliers working, and that dynamite is going to be blowing in about 20 seconds. Big frags coming in. 6-6 only have one more player to deal with. It is going to be Fireball, and no engineer threat anymore. Unless, I think maybe he got picked up. He did actually get picked up. Silent decides to kill out, and the first stage is going to go into SICK3's hands. 2.5 minutes to defend, to attack the last stages. They're going to go towards that CP for that forward spawn. This is what we didn't see CREDIBILIS pick up. They have set up a little defense here. Silent is taken down, and we're going to see Matthias maybe push on straight on towards the documents, putting on a little bit of pressure on the bridge. Not going to be able to take down Cresty. He did really well. He got quite a bit of damage onto him, and that's going to be 2 players out for full spawn for the allied team. Sally all by himself. He's going to just try and be frustrating here at the documents, just trying to stop them from really pushing forward onto that bridge area. As got the pit Fireball to deal with. Silent at backstairs. He's going to get taken down though. And that's him out for 15 seconds. And the next respawn of Axis needs to hold on. Last player alive is Cresty. He is going to be taken down. The objective is going to be in Allied hands. Sally's going to be able to take it. And he's going to take it out he's going to go to the bridge. And with 1 minute 30 seconds remaining on the clock, this really could go either way. It's down to how the Axis set up at this transmitter, sorry. It does. I'm not sure how many players they've got here. Have they got all three? They have indeed, but they don't have a field op. So ammo is going to be a real problem, and that could be what really makes the difference here. If one of these guys don't kill out here for the field up, it's not going to happen. And they'll be able to defend for a little bit. The crossfire will be strong, and then it'll get to pistols. And pistol crossfire just isn't strong. It's known. They are going to have to rely on those allied guns. You see a couple of them pick up allied weapons. We're going to switch it across to Twiddy. He's in this lower area. It looks like they're going to go for that ramp push as the next push from allies. They are going to give the game away as well. They're showing themselves with the objective. Big 3-man allied push coming in the low ramp. Call will be coming out. Grenade comes in and gets that Gib onto Silent. The objective is moving up. Cresty is going to have to do something pretty special. Nice shooting from Cresty. He's going to be able to take down one. The revives are coming in though. Fireball manages to get that kill. The objective has been picked up once more. A brilliant save from Cresty with the pistol. As you saw Twiddy trying to jump in. 10 seconds remaining. They're going to be able to pick up this game win, guys. And that's going to be it. The best of one game. This is the group stage. I believe it's the top 4 qualifier. We're going to have like a first place qualifier, and then the other is playoff for the playoffs. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work out. But that was a really nice ending to the game. Really well played by CREDIBILIS.